I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese, and we are now halfway through Michigan Severe Weather Awareness Week. And today I'm going to be talking about severe thunderstorms and their impacts. Now, as a meteorologist, what we're looking at when forecasting a thunderstorm is a source of moisture, whether it be from the Gulf, present instability, and a lifting mechanism such as a cold or warm front. Now, the impacts that you guys care about are what you could see, and one of those things is lightning, because a thunderstorm is always going to produce lightning whether or not we see it. Now, how does it form? We have electrons that begin zigzagging downward. These are known as stepped leaders. Now, as they move downward, they're going to attract the positive charge at the surface. Once they meet, the electrical current starts to flow. And you know what? This is going to bring us to what you guys see, the return stroke that travels at about 60,000 miles a second. And that's when we see that lightning. The process may repeat several times and possibly along that same path, causing the flicker. And that whole process happens in less than a second. Now, another important impact that might happen in thunderstorms are hail sizes. And how hail forms is we have the frozen water droplets that are swept up by updrafts, and they are going to continue this. The additional layers of ice form as they again go up in the updrafts past that freezing level. And once it gets up there, let's look at it. Updrafts, we have eventually the weight exceeds the force of the updraft, and then the hailstones begin to fall. So the larger the hail size means we have the larger the updraft speed. And we can see that here in our diagram. We're up at 98 miles per hour. You could get up to grapefruit-sized hail. And hail is definitely something that you can't really expect until it is happening. So even if it's small, it's best to be staying inside. Again, if you hear thunder roar, head indoors. Now, how do we warn you guys, though, about these severe thunderstorms? We have a few categories here. Our base category has winds at about 58 miles per hour and or 1-inch quarter sized hail for you. Now, another one is the considerable category, which winds are at about 70 miles per hour, which you could hear sirens possibly, and or golf ball sized hail. Now, this one, the destructive category here, is when winds are 80 plus miles per hour and we see that baseball sized 2 3/4 sized hail. This is when you're also going to get those text alerts on your phone saying that we are under a severe thunderstorm, as you can see here. So it is always best to stay safe and pay attention and always have a kit and a plan ready this season when if we expect any severe weather.